right.
You making it normal. You
Look
making
who's
it
in
real
the
normal.
house. Cashmere's in the house.
Yeah, we're here with the infamous Carl Bloat. I say the infamous because he was famous before infamous was famous. You know, he's the great man, the GOAT man, my brother, my big brother, good guy.
It's great to be a member of the OG.
Yeah, yeah, he's a
That's
good
me.
guy.
Yeah.
How you're filming now?
Huh?
You're filming?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Oh, we're rolling. What's
Yeah,
good,
man.
man? What's going on, Carl?
How's my brother?
Late as usual. Excuse me, man. Late as usual,
You're
but
late as usual, but
yeah.
4 hours is not usual.
Yeah, not usual at all.
Welcome to the
I
new
should have been
New York City,
Should have been.
brother.
I tried to.
It's not your fault.
Yeah,
Not your fault.
man. Not my fault, but it is somewhat my fault. I'm gonna take the blame as normally, but you know, I've never been through an experience like that. But we here, man. We here.
Yeah, we're
the
doing
Carl
it.
Bloat Show. This
Yeah.
could be big beginning of something big. We gonna get into a
You look good.
in that interview. Yeah,
You
man.
looking sharp.
Yeah, man. Thanks to my peoples, man. They always look out, take care of me. I appreciate that, man. Like, but I'm here. I want to get real in depth with you today. And
Yeah.
it's good. How you been, though, man?
Did you get a parking spot for your Beamer?
I guess so. Yeah, a little something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got the Beamer Motorsport on too today, so you know it is what it is. I had a little spot, so
Yeah.
right there, so
That's right.
don't,
It's a little bit of water.
Yeah, a little bit of water.
That's
so
all right.
yeah, man. But
So, you know, I watch your videos. I actually made a couple of videos.
yeah, you made a
Back in the
couple
day.
of one. It's my time. Keep on pushing.
That was a long time ago. How the hell did we
long
meet?
time ago.
How did we meet?
Killer. Shout out to
Killer.
Killer and Blue.
Killer
You
and
know,
Blue.
they seen me on a flight. I think I was coming from Seattle, and they see me on a flight, and I noticed them, and we just talked and chopped it up.
Yeah.
Out of the blue though, but
My kids
you know,
love to talk.
Yeah, Killer kind of like just noticed me, and then Blue was kind of looking
Yeah.
wary, and then she was like, "No, he's a cool guy," and they're kids, so I just acknowledged them on who I was and
Yeah.
to check out my stuff, and they checked it out on the plane, and
Yeah.
from there it's like, you know, we've been buddies ever since, man.
I know he
We've
gets
been-
home and
we've
he's
been
like, "You
A1.
gotta meet this dude. He's a rapper. He's awesome. He's whipping out his phone." These kids are so fast on the phone.
Yeah.
You tell them your name, and they got you.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
what?
Killer and Blue. They you know, shouts to Killer and Blue, man.
Yeah.
They great
Good
kids. You know what I mean? But they're grown ups now and they're doing amazing things, man. Shout out to Blue on with her 2 children, being
Yeah.
in familyhood, motherhood, and stuff like that. Shout out to Killer on his journey. You know, been playing baseball, hell of a baseball player. Y'all go check him out, man. Killian Bloat. Y'all check him out.
Yeah, he just got 2 calls. One from the #1 team in German Bundesliga and the #1 team in Netherlands.
Yeah, Killer. Ever since I met Killer, I knew Killer was gonna be great.
Yeah.
You know Killer, man. Killer's a
You know what?
dope kid.
His attitude, his charisma, his personality, it's all so great.
Yeah,
Even if he doesn't play baseball, he's just gonna have a great life.
yeah.
People love him.
Yeah, so much reminds me a lot of you, Carl, man. A lot. Yeah, you one hell of a guy. Like, honestly, man, I never really told you, but from us meeting how we met and doing the things that we've done and still being, you know what I mean, A1, like we haven't seen each other in a while, and for us
you
to
ran
meet
away
up
to
how
LA.
Yeah, I did run away to LA. He told me stay away from LA. But from him to from us to just get back up how we are right now, it's like it's amazing. Like, we never missed a step, and I love it, man. I appreciate it, and I thank you for it, brother.
I've been watching your work.
Honestly, yeah, I never stop. I don't
Resilience.
stop. Yeah, resilience
Got it
out
on the
right
screen
now.
right there.
Yeah, resilience out right now. Go check it out on iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon.com, everywhere, Spotify, everywhere.
I
Go
watch
check
the
it out,
videos.
download
I check
it.
out the videos on YouTube.
Yeah, the video is out on YouTube right now too, man. So check it out, man. You know, every play y'all play, I get paid by it. So go show your boy
Play
some
it,
love
play
and
it again,
support.
play it again and again.
Play it again and again
Call
and
your
again
dad.
and again.
Tell him to play it 2 times. We want more plays.
Yeah,
more
man.
plays.
For sure.
Let's get it going. Mm-hmm. So let's start in the beginning. There's a lot of people who know you from YouTube and from your songs.
Right.
Let's talk about you and your family a little bit. Tell me about your mom and dad.
My mom and dad. My mom is a She's a hard worker. She's down to earth, very down to earth. She was hard on me as a kid, hard on us as a kid, and as I was raised by her, like I seen that she was going through hardships. Especially, she had me when she was 18, so she was like real young in high school and stuff like that. So it was hard for her. So me watching her struggle with raising 3 boys at the time, which she has 4 now, but me watching her struggle, it made me see things at a younger age, like at 12 years old. Like if she's shopping for us for Easter, I'm like, yo, I don't need those Jordans. You could just get me those Adidas. Yeah. Because, I know what you're really going through, me being the oldest child. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. But my mother was really harsh on us because, her and my father broke up at a young age, when we were a young age. And my father's always been around. He was a great father, despite his mishaps of being, incarcerated and stuff like that through the years and stuff. But my mother, she was always hard on us. Used to wonder why my mother wouldn't grasp on us, wouldn't like show the tender love, but she couldn't show it too much because we 3 boys growing up in East New York. So she wanted us to be harsh.
You needed to be tough.
Yeah, we needed to be tough. So when I ask my mom for $5 at $10 years old, and she'll be like, yeah, she gonna give me the $5, but she be like, don't come back to me, ask me for no more money, cause da 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 da. So, and then my father too, like he, when I used, they used to buy us everything from as kids and Christmas and everything and all of that. And my grandmother was a big part of that as well. But with that being said, like my father also, like my father, he used to like come at me the same way, like, yo, you gonna have to go out and fend for yourself. I'm not always gonna be here for you. Right. You're gonna be grown one day. Right. So, he was like, yo, he told me, go pack bags, go try to find out jobs and little jobs, go figure out how to do certain things, for yourself. And I started packing bags at Sunnydale's and stuff like that. But my mother, she was a true hustler. Like, she was known all over the neighborhood, loved all over the neighborhood. My father, he was known all over the neighborhood and loved, but my father would travel a lot. He would go further down south and do things like that. And, he passed away and stuff like that as well. So he passed away. But both was significant influences on my life.
Yeah, they kicked your ass a little bit. You were living in East New York. I mean,
the infamous East New York.
I went to high school with all you boys, so
I
know the hood. I know it. And if they were going to be easy on you at 5, you were going to get taken off at 6.
Yeah.
So
I withstood everything
you had to learn how to hold on to that $5.
Yeah.
I know.
That made me very resilient. You know what I mean? My moms and my pops and my grandfather and grandmother and my entire family, cousins, aunts, everybody, like they just showed me how to be, like. Right. And then not only that, the streets, going out there at a young age, the streets, 14 years old,
running them.
I told my moms, I was like, there's only much that you could tell me or show me at this point. I'm 14. I need, some guidance from a male figure. Right. And it was my pops, it was my grandfather, and it was a mixture of the streets as well.
That's how I got mixed up in the wrong side of the law. Yeah. My dad gave me 3 rules. 1, if you don't have your key, you're not getting in after midnight. He locked me out one night. I slept on the steps.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, young, 12 years old. That's when the rules took place, And then 2, never have the cops bring you home. I can run like the wind. I was the second fastest in Franklin K. Lane.
He said I could run like the wind.
Second fastest in Franklin K. Lane. 5,000 students. Only one guy could beat me. Yeah.
Man, we went to the same high school.
And I knew every alley, and I knew every little roof, and the cops never caught me. Hell no. 'Cause it would have been worse going home. The old man would have beat my ass.
Yeah, he would have had to, because he didn't want you coming home getting your ass whooped or getting into nothing else. That's definitely understood.
And don't bring a girl home pregnant, because then you got to go to work, you got to marry her, you got to do all those things, and your fun, all your imagination, all your wannas, you want to play baseball, you want to travel.
You can't.
All that's going to end.
Because you got to focus on the
You
children
will instantly
and stuff like
be
that.
a dad, and I come from a stern family and loving family, but family
Right.
is core. I mean, everyone in East New York and Woodhaven and stuff, we're all family.
Yeah,
Family's
that's
key.
basically like a
Family's
whole.
key.
I was big on Ozone Park,
Yeah.
Woodhaven Boulevard, stuff like that, going around there. Because it was a different neighborhood, you know what I mean? It was different people around there, so I would go to the baseball field over there and all of that, and I was playing in baseball leagues and basketball leagues as far as going over there and doing what we do. So me and my brother, so definitely
Up
know
at Forest
that
Park.
neighborhood, Forest Park,
Yeah, man.
Woodhaven Boulevard, Ozone Park,
You might
Richmond
be a little
Hill,
too young to remember when the carousel burnt down.
Oh no, I don't know about that. I don't know
No.
about that.
I know the guy who did it. Yeah. He got a mirror. It was an accident, trust
Yeah.
me, bro. It just got out of control, and I ran, and I called 911. But
Oh,
we didn't
okay.
have 911. You had to pull a
Okay.
red lever on the firebox.
The guy was all right. He didn't get in too much trouble.
Huh? No, the horses died. All
Okay.
those.
The plastic horses.
Yeah. Ooh. You know what they look like when they melt out.
Yeah, I got you.
So were you guys playing music at home all the time? Your dad, your mom? Is that what got you into music?
My grandfather.
He did.
Yeah. God bless the dad. My grandfather was a big influence on me. He used to play Miles Davis, Thelonious Monk.
Oh, man.
Who else?
core.
The Michael Jackson, Smokey Robinson, Ray Charles. Ray Charles. I can't forget Ray Charles. There's so many guys that y'all don't even know that he used to play. And I used to despise the music because he used to blast it through. He had these two big Bose speakers, and it was the Bose speakers with the strands, like it was strands and wood, and it had the plastic stand up.
Yeah.
And he would just blast the music and leave the door open for the whole neighborhood to hear every day. And it was a lot of jazz and blues and R&B, and it would just show so much music until he played a lot of jazz, and I used to be like, what is this music? Because of course in my day that my music was hip hop.
Right.
But as I began to start to listen and appreciate that music, I was like, wow, this music kind of like made me who I am. Like it kind of made me love music. And honestly, like my grandfather was the first person that I told that I was doing music, and he kind of like seen me doing music, and he was like, yo, he heard one song that I did called I Am that was produced by my boy Rob from the neighborhood, and he kind of took that and took it downtown Brooklyn and went off on it. But yeah, my grandfather played tons of music, all kinds of music in the neighborhood, in the house. He kept us onto music, so that was a heavy influence on me doing music. Yeah.
We should get some Miles Davis
Yeah.
covers.
Yeah, Miles Davis, Thelonious Monk.
we should work
Who
on
else? BB King.
Oh, I met
Damn,
B.B.
so
King.
many people.
right in the city. He played.
Yeah, he had the restaurant down there.
And-
They closed
and-
it down, but
Yeah, and he never quit playing. He was always.
Ah, man.
He was always playing.
these guys is like, man, Sam Cooke. Just so many
King.
influences. Yeah, King. Yeah. Sam Cooke. So many guys, man, I could name, and which is way before I was even thought of.
Yes, but all of that gave you the musical core, the thread, and the burning desire to make something of your own.
Yeah, it gave
And
me.
then when hip hop came in,
It definitely taught me how to be original.
yeah,
Because back in them days, you could not be, you couldn't copy. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't be a carbon copy. Even in hip hop back in them days, you couldn't be a carbon copy. So like it definitely
you'd be
taught
an
me how to be
instant punk,
original, and it's been riding with me till this day, man. Till
Yeah.
this day.
well, your music's getting better and better and better.
Yeah, I appreciate
Your
that.
audience is huge now. I
Yeah,
remember
huge now.
when we didn't have an audience,
Yeah.
and we were working it. We were
Yeah, we
pushing
were
it.
working it and pushing it, and
keep pushing.
now we getting thousands and thousands
I
of
love
views on
pushing.
these videos and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and I'm appreciative of it. Shout out to all the fans worldwide, Poland and Australia and
Amazing.
Europe,
Amazing.
and Japan and Singapore and Indonesia and America and Brooklyn,
It's so
Chicago,
amazing.
Atlanta,
I
everywhere.
really wish I was 21 again. You know, my TV and radio career was great, okay? I'm not saying anything about that. It was great.
Yeah, I know that.
I was a musical influencer. The industry loved me. I knew how to pick hits and all that crap. But it was limited to the length of the cable.
Why you say that, though?
Cable TV was
Oh,
cable.
oh.
I could only go to the homes that were
now
wired.
we got social media and the
Right.
internet and so forth,
Right.
too.
Now
so,
it's global.
Yeah,
Instant. Boom.
it's huge. It's
I'm gonna
huge.
I'm gonna bring my radio stuff back, and I want to be a DJ too, like all these old farts.
Definitely, man.
On the radio.
You a legend,
Break
man.
out my vinyl and start scratching some more. I'll show kids.
Only
how
if
to do
they
it.
know, man. Your vibes with Chunk King, everything like that. They don't know your story. I kind of like chipped in on that, and you kind of like gave me a basis. And not only did you give me a basis, you basically showed me, took me to the places, and had me meet people like Chunk King and go to their studios and vibe with them and record with them. That was amazing.
People don't
amazing
know, you
experience.
know, the South Bronx Disco Fever.
Yeah.
I was the only white boy hanging. It was great.
And they definitely know about Disco Fever. They know about the fever. They know about the fever.
fever.
I've heard about the fever.
Yeah.
Never been there.
Yeah.
Never know about it, but I bet all the greats do. So
The greats do.
They know about
I'm
it,
up
so-
there, Grandmaster Flash. I'm standing right with him in 5 turntables. That
Right.
boy, he could rock 5. I could do 3.
5 turntables.
I can do 3. He
Man.
can rock 5 turntables.
Right.
That's not a bullshit story. That's not a fantasy story because I was standing right there with him, and Curtis Blow is right there too. So
Legendary.
we got witnesses, you know, and that's real.
Legendary
And,
Grandmaster Flash. Legendary.
Yeah, how
Melly
funny.
Mel.
How funny. And talking about meeting people on an airplane, like 20 years after that Fever experience, you know, we were young and we were making a whole movement and all that. 20 years later, I had to go to Paris to do a gig, and I'm flying home on a 777 and there's a crappy seat in the back, and I'm pissed off, and I'm like, I hate these seats. The 777 is so uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going down the aisle, and I look up, and sitting in my row, in the middle, Grandmaster Flash. I'm like, Flash, what are you doing here? Oh man, I had a gig in Paris. Me too.
Yeah.
We both had separate gigs, and you know, it's like the universe does stuff like that. It
That's what it
brings
does.
people together, and suddenly you're like,
It's crazy.
you're
it's
chilling
crazy.
with masters.
Yeah. It's crazy how it brought us together with me
Yeah.
meeting your
That
daughter
airplane
and
ride.
your son on the airplane
That's so
ride.
crazy.
And now we're here years later doing an interview, but we've done so much other work together. But doing an interview right now today is something as prominent as what we're getting into right now. It's a great
take it
thing.
deep.
It's a great
We're gonna
thing.
take it deep.
Yeah, we're taking it
We're
deep.
gonna take it deep.
Yeah.
And we're gonna push it out, and we're gonna get to know everything about this guy. Now, I know your mom. I've been to your house.
Yes.
Your mom's house, not yours. And mom's still in East New York.
Yeah.
Didn't I just drop you off at the exact same house the other day?
Yeah, the other day you dropped me off at my mom's house.
How much
coming
has
from,
East New York changed from when you were, say, 15, running the hood?
Tremendously.
Yeah.
Like it changed.
Good or bad? Has it changed in a good way? Changed in a bad way?
I'm gonna say both. I'm gonna say that it's growth, but I feel like it changed in a bad way because we don't have no leaders in our community. Nobody showing the younger guys how to do it and what to do it, and then not only that, you know, me being a person trying to show positivity and trying to show the younger guys something different, and it hurts me when they don't take it in a little bit, just a little bit, or just listen a little bit, you know. But at the same time, I feel like it's growth because it's changing, and I feel like I like that the younger dudes are taking more initiative as far as like taking hold of things themselves and not waiting on nobody and showing that ambition and, you know, just going full force. I'm not gonna doubt that from the younger dudes because that's what started me. Like when I was 14, 15, I was I said I wanted to do music, and I went out there to go do it. So that I'm a coin the young fellas in my neighborhood in East New York on what they doing. But I feel like, you know, coming from East New York, the when East New York was really like East New York, and things was kind of like more organized and more well put together, might I add. I think that, you know, at the same time we still need a little structure, and we need some guidance. We need some guidance, all of us. We need some guidance and stuff like that. And hopefully with what I'm doing and listening to my music and listening to the things that I'm doing, the documentaries I've done and all of that, hopefully like they could take a glimpse of that, and, you know, that'll give them some inspiration and give them some knowledge and some wisdom and some upkeep, so they could keep on moving forward and moving forward in the positive way.
Yeah, we need to go with the camera. We need to go into East New York.
Yeah.
And we need to find some of these young leaders, some of the people with ambition, and talk to them and see what they want,
Yeah.
how they want to grow.
It's a lot of them out there. I just think
Yeah.
they're not getting the proper lighting on them. You know,
Yeah.
the spotlight is
Yeah.
not on them
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah.
Like just like a person like me, you know.
You
like
had to break out.
I had to break out, and
Yeah.
it's like
That's the whole
spotlight.
thing.
You look on the internet, and
Yeah.
I got documentaries that's doing 4 million, that's doing
Right.
2-3 million,
Right.
and you know, and it's like, you know, but you
So
know,
what
it
if we
seems
bring
like
some of them?
sometimes,
What if we bring some of those kids in to your game?
yeah, and that's
Why
what
don't we
and
do
that,
that? We
and that's
can
what I'm
give
trying
them
to
the
do.
spotlight.
But sometimes I feel like
They don't want
the negative outweighs the positive.
Yeah.
And that's the downpour on
That's
what we get. Like people think like I'm supposed to like, you know, I'm from the hood. I'm from East New York.
Yeah.
You know, I've done, you know, if you want to know, have I done gangster things? Yes. Thousands of them.
I can't tell you what I did. I look like a good guy.
And I'm gonna continue. And I'm gonna continue to, but just in a different fashion. But at the same time, I just want, you know, I want to bring something else, because you know what I don't want my kids going through certain things that I went through.
Right.
And I don't want people that's younger than me going through certain things
Right.
that I went through. So I want them to live and learn and do better, because, you know, the foundation is better for them to learn, especially when you're young. If you start young and you do what you want to do, it's only a matter of time that's going to manifest and turn into fruition.
We already know the path.
Yeah.
We already know where you make the wrong turn. Mm-hmm. If we can stop those kids from making the wrong turn, then and keep them on the path, then they're already 10 or 15 years ahead of us, because we went off the path and had to come all the way back.
Yeah.
But if we could just make them skip that one block, bam, they got all our 10, 15, 20 years of wisdom just like that.
Yeah.
But the hard
I want
part
them to
is,
learn from my mistakes.
well,
I don't want to,
people don't wanna learn from
I didn't want to. Yeah, they don't
want to learn from
They
your
want to
mistakes.
learn. They want
make
to
their own
experience
mistakes.
it
They want to
themselves.
they want to make their own mistakes.
Yeah.
But what good is that?
Which is cool, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you know, I hope you get through them like I get through them through the grace of God. You know, like I got through them. But at the same time, I want you to, even me coming up in my hood, like I learned from other people's mistakes.
What's the worst thing you've been through?
Yeeks, that's a good question.
Yeah. Sorry, but we're
worst
on
thing,
topic here. Yeah, gangster boy.
The worst thing I've been through. Dang, there's a lot of things.
Chased,
that I've been
beat
through that
up,
was
thrown
bad.
in jail, shot.
I've been shot. I've been thrown in jail. Thrown in jail was a bad thing. One of the worst things I would say, because, like, you know, facing 7 to 10 years in jail, and you not knowing when you're gonna come home, and you got a little son, he's 5 years old, and they telling you you're not gonna see him until he's a damn near a teenager.
Man.
You know, but lucky through the grace of God, I got through that. Being shot was hell, like not being able to walk for 6 months. You know what I mean? And going through those things, but, you know, I've been through a lot of bad things. I can't pinpoint one, just like one particular. I could say a lot of things, but at the end of the day, I'm thankful to God that I got through those things.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a lot of bad things that I've been through, but I've got through them gracefully, through the grace of God. He's always been on my shoulders.
No, God,
and
I
the
think
side
I think God's on your side.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think so.
Definitely.
And if there is a God,
I need to
if you
realize
don't
that
believe,
more.
if you don't believe in God or whatever, I believe in the universal power of the
Yeah,
universe.
yeah.
I believe in the universe.
The energy
right?
of what we're around, everything that you see around us,
Yeah.
it definitely molds and shape
And,
on how you're moving in life.
I think my DNA flows really well with the universe because literally I've been dead 4 times.
Yeah.
And it's like, if there is someone on the other side, they're kicking me back. They don't really want me. It's like that. But I'm okay with it. I love life. I've loved life since the moment I could walk.
Yeah.
My mom said I ran before I walked. I mean, I've always loved life. I didn't have to die to realize how great life is.
Right.
I've always loved life.
Yeah.
I live life.
Yeah.
Like you say.
You gotta live. You gotta live, love life, man.
There's no redo.
There's no redo.
That's
There's
what you
no
always
redo.
say.
You better live.
There's no redo.
Yeah, you better live.
And I learned that from you. But I've always lived my life. And I get crazy ideas and I draw up a whole booklet on how it should be.
Right.
And then before you know it, I got a radio program. And then I draw up another idea and I got a TV program. It's like I draw up ideas. The ideas are inside you.
That's what it's about, man.
And I don't run away from
everything's inside you. I wish people would look at that more because what's inside you what's inside you is gonna make you a millionaire. And that's what I try to tell these kids today. Like, when you're 17 years old, if you work on what's inside you or what you really want to do, and you work on, from 17 to 24 or 17 to 27, you're gonna succeed.
You're gonna succeed. You have
to. It's nothing. No matter what hardships come your way, you're gonna succeed, and you're gonna make it happen.
You know what motivated me?
I wish a lot of all the youngins from 15 years old take that knowledge and run with it.
When I was 15, the girls in the Olympics were winning gold medals at 14.
Right.
14. I knew what 14 was because I was 15.
Yeah.
So that made me realize I didn't have to wait to be 30.
He said I knew what 14 was because I was 15.
Right. I didn't have to wait to be 35 to get what I wanted. I could get what I wanted if I knew what I wanted.
Right.
If I know what I want, I can get it. The trick is figure out what you want. But don't worry about it because it's going to keep changing.
Yeah.
Your path is going to be like this.
It's going to keep changing. It's going to be
challenges,
struggles, and all type of stuff.
Said.
But if you keep going, you're going to make it happen. Like I'm a living testament of it. Like, I just keep going and keep moving, and great things keep coming for me through the struggle, through the hardships.
Right.
Great things keep happening. That's why you can look at me and you see me, and I'm healthy. I'm living great. I got a lot more in store that's coming through. I got a lot of things going on, and I'm appreciative of it. You know what I mean? Just like I'm appreciative of this interview right now.
So what is resilience? What is this music about? Is this about issues in the past couple of years or your past 20 years? Or what are you working through in your music?
The album Resilience is just a testimony of how resilient I am. Like how I won't stop.
Like we're talking right now.
Yeah, like I don't stop. Like people look at me as an artist and they like, yo, like, are you trying to get signed? No, I'm making music for the world. I got fans all over the world. Like just because you don't hear me on a radio don't mean that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or people are not acknowledging me like I'm supposed to be acknowledged. You know what I mean? Like I'm known all over the world. I got fans all over the world, and I'm very appreciative of everything that comes to me. Like I'm streaming, like the album's out now, and it's just all about being resilient. All about like not accepting and moving forward and being strong and being resilient. No matter what comes at you, you keep going and keep moving forward, and you keep standing tall and keep getting up. You get knocked down, you get back up. You get knocked down again, you get back up again. That's what it's all about, man, being resilient. And that's what the album's about. It's out now on Apple Music. It's out now on every music platform in the world. And the video and the single Resilience is out now on my YouTube, youtube.com/Bk Cashmere TCA. Go check it out.
Yeah, that's a lesson I learned when I was young. You get knocked down, you get up.
You got to.
Get up.
You
You
ain't
throw
got no
another
choice.
punch.
Don't sit there being
Throw
depressed
2
or
punches.
mad at you,
Get a
mad at
couple
yourself.
punches in.
Yeah, man, you
Don't
gotta
just
get it
quit
in.
because you got knocked down. Get a couple punches in. Then maybe if you got to run, you run. But you know, you're here. You're there. You're talking. You're fighting.
Yeah, man.
Think of a new project, a new idea.
We
and push it.
from East New York, so
Yeah.
we don't run. We
No.
don't we
No.
ain't got the choice of
You
running.
take your ideas and go to
Yeah,
work.
yeah, you
Work.
know. But sometimes if you got to, if you got to fight and you get knocked down,
Yeah.
you live to fight another
Another
day.
day.
Keep going, keep
Get
going.
up.
Resilience, you know what I mean? Being resilient, The album out now is great. It talks about all of that and talks about a lot of other things. So y'all go check the
You're a
whole album
spiritual
out.
guy,
Yeah, definitely.
and it's all in your music. Mm-hmm. That's how
Yeah.
we met. I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it.
yeah.
So you know what? You talk a lot about DJ K Slay.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
that?
DJ K Slay, he's a legendary DJ, one of the most legendary
Where's he
DJs
from?
in the world. He's from Harlem, New York,
Yeah.
and he kind of like started my career, and put me on the radio tons of time. Every Thursday we play me on the radio, bring me up to interview
See,
me
there
on the
you are. There's an
radio.
old guy taking care of a young guy.
Yeah, and
That's what we're talking about.
he was very influential to my career. I know a lot of people like I didn't make it to his funeral. I was out of town, but like everybody don't celebrate a guy like normal guys do. I don't really like funerals because I've been to so many. So
Yeah.
since I went to my grandmother's funeral, even when I do show up for funerals, I don't really like seeing my people in a box and laid out like that.
I've been to
Not
too
making no
many.
excuses. Yeah, I've been to
I
too
stayed
many.
in the back of the room.
A lot of funerals.
Yeah, I
So
can't.
like funerals kind of like bring a downpour to my spirit.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But
I
I
will go
always
say goodbye.
Yeah. I always love to show love
my
to them.
hand.
But
Yeah.
K Slay was a prominent figure. You know what I mean? A hip hop legend. I'm never gonna stop repping him. Through whatever. Like, dude was like the epitome of making me who I am today. He's a huge part of who I am today.
Dynamite.
And a huge part to who a lot of artists that you hear now today who they are today. So, but he opened up a lane, which helped me open up a lane for a lot of other people too. Man, he was one of the first people to show me love, along with DJ Enough, along with a lot of other DJs. So, DJ K Slay, his legend is gonna live forever. Like his legacy is undeniable, unstoppable. He's a great. He's a great. Like, he's bigger than people could ever imagine that. So, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, DJ K Slay. And we still rooting for you. We still hollering your name, and we still on it, man. Go check out that Cash and Slay. That single out is me and him did a record together. It's out on
Cash is
iTunes. Yeah, Cash and Clay is crazy. Y'all go check that out, man. And rest in peace to K Slay, man. He's an icon in this hip hop.
Rest in peace, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So tell me a little bit more about you got another record that's not out yet. You're working on some, what do you got, 10, 15 tracks on your new LP? That's a secret?
I'm gonna say like about
It's a secret.
12 tracks.
It's a
That's gonna
secret
be on my new
LP,
EP,
so
yeah.
don't be telling people you know anything about it.
Well, it ain't a secret now. We're
I know, I
gonna
blew
blast
it.
it out.
I couldn't help
You know what I
myself.
mean? Yeah, we got a new LP coming out called King Me. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard any tracks. He usually lets me hear some pieces.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. We got a new LP called King Me coming out. I feel
better
like
hear some pieces.
It's like I had Ready to Live, then I had 10, and then I had Resilience, and now I'm telling the public like I've been so resilient. So now it's time to king me. It's time to put that crown on my head and let y'all know that I'm here, but I'm standing on a bigger stilt. I'm standing on the top of the hill. I'm a great at what I do. So king me. And that's the name of the album. It's going to have about 10 to 12 tracks. The first single is called You Dig. Y'all should check it out. It's like a up-tempo joint that's like, this album is going to have like a lot of, it's going to be like bodacious, like bold, in your face. Wow. Like really like, so what and what? Like, you know what I mean? Like really telling the people, like, you know what I mean? King me, I'm that dude. So
sounds like a perfect follow-up.
Yes,
to the
a perfect follow-up to Resilience. Like saying, like, I've been so resilient.
I'm gonna have to study the whole Resilience.
Yeah,
before I step into that LP.
Before you step
Otherwise-
into King Me, go check out
Otherwise,
Resilience.
I'm gonna miss
Definitely.
it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So that's like part 2 of Resilience
yeah.
on a deep.
On a deeper level, like on a more uphill level. Like we been resilient, so now we taking it up here. King
Boom.
me.
Boom.
King me. King me. It's
Love
time.
it.
It's time for y'all to king me. It's time for y'all to
love
give
it.
me my flowers. You know what I mean? I done made a lot of lanes in this game. Did a lot of things in this game. Done been
Tell
on
me some
plenty
of the good
mixtapes,
things
all
that came
type
out
of stuff.
this career for you. Tell me some of the good things.
Like
Great people
you
meet,
gotta
right?
think, man. Like I had great people that you meet. The traveling. You know, like I done been to Africa, Singapore,
That's
Japan.
right. I remember you were
Yeah.
getting on a plane that day. And
Yeah.
my phone call got cut off.
Yeah, like Japan.
And then he didn't call back because he was in
you
Africa.
know, Indonesia,
Yeah.
like all types of places. And not only that, but the wonderful things that's happened, like you can think like music, I can say music saved my life.
And music
you know,
global,
I
dude.
always
Music's global.
global,
That's
like
why you don't have to stop now.
exactly,
You don't have to
exactly,
stop.
like
Now is the time to go hard.
to go harder.
Yeah.
you know,
Because-
look at me, like I'm a vet in this game, but like I look great, I feel great, and I'm making the best music that I've ever made before because it's on a more mature level, it's on a more professional level, and we making it happen. So you know, there's a lot of great things. Like I haven't worked like the last job I had. Like I had a job in Cali, but at the same time, like I ain't worked from 19 to damn near now.
Yeah.
You know, and that's all due to music. You know, I always had one step in the music, one step in the streets, but music kind of like brought me out of the streets, and I'm thankful for music. Music saved my life.
Me too, man. I quit work in 1977. I haven't had a job, but I work every day. Wake up, do what I love, and it's all.
You work even harder.
Way harder.
You work harder.
Way harder.
You work
because
harder. Yeah.
There's no man to report to.
Yeah. So you got
I'm
to
reporting to me.
Yeah, you
Did
got
I
to
do good
invest in
today?
yourself to make that money. You
Did
got
I
to.
do
Ain't
good
no
today?
paycheck coming.
Dude,
You creating your own paycheck. So
Who's paying the insurance on those 6 cars outside the 2 houses? I did that.
you did
Poor
that.
white boy from Bushwick. I did it on my own.
Yes, sir.
I didn't take no money. Couldn't get a loan.
You couldn't.
Banks wouldn't talk to me. Now they love me. Now they want my money.
Yeah, I bet they do.
They can go to hell.
They do. Especially the. No, we're not gonna say that. We're gonna keep that off.
That's it. Ixnay on that there. Ixnay on that.
We ain't gonna say that, but we're gonna keep it moving, man.
Woo! All right, a little bit more about the family. You got younger siblings. Any of them in your business?
Me,
brothers?
my brothers be doing their own thing, man.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Mikey. You know, my brother. He just beat a murder charge. You know, they tried to accuse him of something that he didn't do. And shout out to him. Shout out to my brother Ubbs. You know, he's a hard worker. Me and him, we go through our intangibles, and you know, we kind of like, you know, like he's like the second oldest. I'm the oldest. He's the second. So we kind of like clash a little bit.
He's
but
got some shit to prove.
Yeah. But you know, he's just. I just look at him like as being like a headstrong guy. He does what he got to do for him and his. So I appreciate him. Shout out to my brother Pac, my brother Young High, my brother Joseph, my brother David. You know what I mean? He should be coming home soon. You know what I mean? And you know, he's locked up and doing some years right now. But you know, through the grace of God, he should be coming home soon. And you know, I want to support him more than I have been recently. But yeah, man, my brothers, man, they've been supportive and they've been there for me and stuff like that. We kind of like a close knit, like as far as my brothers, like especially just the ones that's by my mother, you know. But you know, my father had kids as well, so and you know, I try to do the best to keep up with them and do that. Shout out to Young High too. You know, he just graduated law school in Virginia, and he's doing great. You know, he's doing great things, man. I love to see it, man. I love you, boy. Keep doing what you're doing, and all my brothers, man, keep striving and keep doing what y'all got to do, man. I love y'all.
Right. That's And you're always there for them.
Yeah, of course, man.
course.
The best I can be, you know.
Yeah.
I got children,
I mean,
so
you're busy and you gotta
I gotta
go.
be, yeah,
You know,
and
you gotta go.
I gotta be there for them. But you
When
know,
the phone
like
rings,
whatever, yeah,
you
whatever.
gotta
If
go,
I could
but-
do it, I'ma do it, you
Right.
know. And they know that,
Right.
they know that. So you know,
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
yeah,
So, wait a minute. Last week we were in the car, and you told me you're working on a book.
yeah.
How many pages you got done?
That's a little look. Carl slipped there through. I got some things. I just started, but I got a whole idea where I want to take it. I really want to
So
get
you got
personal.
you got your outline.
Yeah, I got my outline and
Great.
I got what I'm gonna write. Basically, I'm just gonna write everything in my life. I really want to get personal. I really want to
So
get
it's like a biography.
it's a biography because I
What?
feel like it's time for me to get a lot of stuff off my
Oh, yeah,
chest.
you're 25 now.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
needs a biography at 25. I mean, geez, you,
Like, I wanna get-
Paris Hilton, all you kids.
I want to get a lot of. I just want to get everything off my chest because like a lot of people don't know what I've been through in this game.
Yeah.
And they don't know what it took for me to accomplish what I accomplished in this game and going through the things to go through. That's why I put out the Resilience album because it's like I had to be resilient. I ain't had no choice. It's times that y'all don't know, like where you know, like I'm out in Cali and you know, I'm getting my new apartment out there and I gotta sleep in my car
Yeah.
for days because
That
you
whole
know I don't got the keys to
Right.
to my apartment and I gotta wait till Tuesday for them to give me the keys and that's because and I'm not
And
running.
you had to get out of the other
Yeah,
apartment.
yeah.
So now there's a transition.
Yeah, and I don't want to.
Talk me long.
It was a time which was way back when, but it still was a time that I want to know that it was a time where I'm on tour and I had to, and I'm getting paid $500 a show, $1,000 a show, and I don't want to spend that money on hotel fee, and I want to get to my next show in New Orleans. And I'd rather sleep in a hotel lobby than to pay $200-$400 to get to do
From the
that.
room, one flight up
Exactly,
from the sofa
like,
in the lobby.
That's the beginnings and that's the hardships of
in the beginning, yeah.
of getting
There's not
getting
much
in this
money.
game. Like I feel like people need to know that. I don't think my moms know what I've been through. I don't think my kids know what I've been through. I don't think the woman I've been with to have these kids know what I've been through to become Bk Cashmere.
Right.
Like it's real. This is not easy. This is not like
No,
going to
there
fill
were
out
the
a
free gigs.
job interview and getting
There's
a
no
job.
job interview.
Yeah,
There is
and
none.
you know, I invest in myself
Yeah.
to make money. So
Yeah.
and look, you know, I'm here. Like I think I look pretty good. I think I look pretty decent.
look
I think
great.
I look healthy. You know, thanks to the great people around me and.
You're keeping it together.
I'm just doing what I do, doing what I love to do, and it's a blessing to be able to continue to do what I love to do at this height. You know what I mean? I think I do it well. So, you know, I just wanted with this book, which is gonna have an album attached to it. The book is gonna be called Taiwan, and the album is gonna be called Taiwan.
Who's
and it's
Taiwan?
Just, yeah, it's basically telling
that?
you know, because everybody know Cashmere or
Yeah.
Bk Cashmere. So now I'm gonna let y'all know the man that's behind Bk Cashmere, which is Taiwan Harris, and I want y'all to get to know him, and I want to get a lot off my chest so I can move forward in life. I feel like it's gonna be like me letting off a lot of steam, me getting a lot off my chest so I could be able to move forward in my life personally. And, you know, take everything that you hear with a grain of salt because you're going to get the real, nothing but the real. You're going to get the real from 1 to 10. So, y'all take it. And
That's
the
it.
book should be coming out. So, I never wrote a book, and I know it's a process, so I can't tell y'all when it's going to come out. But I'm trying to have it come out before the year ends or early 2024. So, y'all look out for it, you know, and it's definitely gonna have an album with it, and I'm working on that album now, which is phenomenal. Shout out to DJ B Original. He got some dope tracks, which I, you know, delegated from King Me to be on Taiwan. So y'all look out for it. Y'all look out for it.
So our focus right now is resilience. We got to push the LP.
Yeah,
We should be making a new video next week. You want to shoot something with me?
yeah, we could do that. Why we always
What
gonna
number
do
you
that?
want?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could do whatever. I got a dope record called What's the record I wanna do? I got a dope record called what I'm gonna say, dang, I don't remember the records. I'm tripping.
I put you under pressure here.
Yeah, nah, you
Sorry.
just dropped it on me off the gate. But
Yeah.
I've been through it all. Been through it all. It's a
Okay.
record called "Been Through It All." Where
All
I'm
right.
talking about some real stuff. Man.
Sorry,
We
so-
can definitely shoot a video to that. It's crazy. So,
All right.
you know, be on the lookout for
So
it.
throw that over to me tonight.
Yeah.
I'll start studying it, and then you know me. I'll see the vision in my head. we'll have a video.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Let's get it, man.
I loved the whole filming of The Game's Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did that. That was in the hood. That was gritty, grimy.
We were
East
deep in
New
the
York.
hood.
We was in the hood, in the back, just getting it in,
Yeah.
man. You know.
And it was a holiday.
Shout out to
4th of
East
July.
New York, man. Shout out to East New York, man. Like that's what made me. That's what raised me, and that's But you know, and that's what helped me. You know, I never forget where I come from because it helped me intrigue me to know where I'm going. So shout out to East New
That's
York.
what I'd like to
all
do.
day, every day.
I'd like to find some rich people that really want to help, and find a way. Maybe we make a studio that costs like $10
Yeah.
for a kid to come in and make a record. You know, that's how Sun Records started. People like Presley and stuff. At $2, he cut a record for his mom, and the owner of Sun said,
You talking about Elvis Presley?
Elvis Presley.
I like that new movie, that new Elvis
that
Presley
kid is
movie.
good.
Yeah, I like that
Oh,
movie.
man,
like,
that
you
kid.
know, I
Frightening.
didn't know, like, you know, he got a lot of flack.
All
He
the
got a lot
time.
of flack because they said he was basically doing what the black people was doing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But
Yeah.
he went through a lot in his career as well, like
Yeah.
with his management and stuff like that, which was normal record. Normal industry stuff.
"Yeah,
you
but
know?
nobody knows that side."
Yeah, nobody knows
It's
that
nice
side.
that-
And I took a look at the movie. It
So
was
that
pretty
movie
dope.
was like Elvis's resilience. That was his.
It was pretty dope,
It
man.
was good for him. I
It
think
was
it was
pretty
good for
dope,
people
man.
to see
It was pretty
how hard
dope.
it is.
Yeah.
It's hard being
It's
a
not
musician.
easy. It's not
Oh,
easy.
Come on.
It's not easy.
So
like-
many people OD'd when I
Yeah.
in the whole beginning. I helped break punk rock, and then I was the first to put breakdancers on TV in America and stuff. I like being on the cutting edge, right? I like being in the front line.
Right.
And I'm friends with all these young bands and stuff. When record labels are paying you in drugs, not money, that's pretty rough.
Yeah, man.
So,
It is pretty rough.
It's I know a lot of people who didn't get paid at all for their albums.
Right.
It was a crappy world. So you're actually in more control now because
Oh,
you
yeah.
are your own record company.
Yeah, like
You
the
see,
cash
you
administration.
don't need to be signed
Yeah.
so that they can take 65%
I don't even like a lot
of
of
your money.
exactly like a lot of people look at me like, yo, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? I mean, I got fans.
Not trying to do anything.
I'm doing what I'm
Doing it.
doing.
You're not trying.
like
You're doing
I
it.
got fans.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really
Yeah.
like I could show you DMs for days, like stuff that y'all don't see where
All right, next week.
they're begging.
Next week I'm gonna read DMs.
Yeah,
That's gonna be my gig. I'm
we
gonna read DMs.
We gonna put DMs in this segment
That's
in
what
the
I'm
edited
gonna
version, and like to where like not just DMs, messages, and shout out to all of y'all. Like I love
another
you
bottle?
guys,
You got
man.
vodka in that bottle?
I love you. I wish we did. I wish we had a little vodka, but I was sipping a little vodka earlier, man. So you know what I mean. I'm good with the water. The water is phenomenal. There's some good
that
water.
nice water?
Yeah, that's some great water, man.
man.
What is it called? What is it? Starkey spring water, 2
Yeah.
miles deep. Geothermal, single
Yeah.
source, alkaline water. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's good
pH
for you.
9.2 pH.
9.2.
But yeah, like I just feel like people be acting like, yo, what are you trying? I'm not trying to get signed. You know what I mean? If they come to me with a situation that makes sense, then I'm gonna make it make sense. But you know, I could have done some things as far as like getting in the industry, but it just wasn't the route that I wanted to take. And I'm still on my route, and I'm loving my route, and my route is only getting bigger and better, and I'm loving it. It's better than ever. Like the career. Shout out to Peter Santinello too, man. Peter Santinello.
Oh, he just hit me today. He dropped a new video.
Yeah. You seen it
somewhere.
on with in California, the Cowboys in California.
I don't know. He said
Yeah,
it's the
shout
most
out to him.
beautiful
Like
land in
you
the
know what I
world.
mean. Like me and him, we we did the documentary in Compton, and we did the documentary of East New York, and you know that one is at 4 million, the other is at almost at 3 million.
Yeah,
and
you're
like,
lighting up the world.
It's crazy, and he's subjected me and put me out there to so many other people to listen to my music and to know who I am. I would have never known that this guy would hit me while I'm chilling with my mother. And he hit me, and he's like, "Yo, I want to film you." They say you the guy that if I want to get East New York, you the guy to get to. Shout out to my boy Pop and my other boy Rich Kid. But he just hit me up, and we just walked through the neighborhood, me being who I am, and next thing you know, 3.7 million views later. I couldn't imagine that. I never thought that. But Peter Santinello, go check out his channel. Great dude. He got a lot going on for himself right now, one of the biggest YouTubers in the world. So y'all check him out, man. He done turned me infamous with what he's done for me in my career. So I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Peter Santinello. And shout out to his wife, Natalia, too, man. I love y'all, too, for real.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
So we got a couple of secret projects coming up we can't tell you about. Look who just hit me. Killy.
Oh, Killy. Killy.
Killer with his girl.
He's with a pretty one. He's with a pretty one.
She's from Netherlands. She's a gymnast. She was going to be on the Olympic team, and her coach made a mistake with a pad or something, broke her ankle. She missed the past Olympics. But she's just tearing it up in America. She's at LIU.
Oh, yeah?
Hell of a collegiate athlete.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Shout out
on
to
the parallel bars, that's really hard.
Yeah, shout out to Killer. We always knew Killer was on
Look at him.
LIU, that's Long Island University, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
so
just got
Killer
his
be right
master's.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, Killer be right downtown Brooklyn, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I know,
wow.
right?
I didn't know that. Killer, holla at me, man. Holla at me, man. Holla at me. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so no redos. We're live.
No redos.
This
we
is
live,
life.
man. We
This
live,
is how
man.
you do it.
We live and direct, man.
We're
we
living.
live and direct, yeah.
I got a little personal. But you handled it.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Next week
I'm
you can ask
gonna
me
let it.
anything
I'm
you
gonna
want,
let
'cause
it.
I don't lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
let
don't
it.
lie.
I'm gonna let it be known how it
Yeah.
is. You know what I mean? Like
You
getting
don't lie, and I love that.
Nah, man.
That's
what,
too much
what you
weight.
see is what you get.
That's too
and,
much weight. Imagine
you know,
carrying lies around all the time.
Yes.
How can you remember? I mean, why would you want to think twice about something? Just tell the truth and it's over. Right?
Yeah,
What-
exactly. You only live once. Like
What did I say last week to Carl?
I don't got too much. I don't got nothing to really lie about, man. Nothing, man. Like you know, I accept my wrongdoings, like I accept my right doings.
That's
and
right.
It ain't about being wrong or right. It's about living life and going through it and accepting it and growing and being better. So you know, I'm definitely with it. Yeah.
Look at
you
this
doing?
outfit. This boy's styling.
Yeah, we chilling, man. We chilling. We
Bk
got some
Cashmere.
ones. We got the BMW, the Puma. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace too, man. The Puma and all of that, man. Shout out to
Who's
you
your
know.
hairdresser?
I got a new hairdresser.
look good.
You know what I mean? My guy in Harlem.
You look
You know what I
good.
mean? My boy Fresh too. My boy Fresh in Brooklyn. He usually lace me up, but then you know I've been going to my boy in Harlem. He's a good dude, African guy. Like you know what I mean? He be lacing me and all that. But my boy Fresh be lacing me too. So you know I don't really let too many people touch the cut, touch the
right.
hair. You know it's like a signature.
You were looking
know?
like hell when you got to LA.
Yeah, the moon cut
look
and all
good
of that.
now,
My boy
man.
Black in LA too. My boy Black in LA, he used to lace me and all that too. So, you know what I mean?
thing you
Shout out to
found
him. Yeah,
It's a
shout out
good
to him.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, definitely. But yeah, you know, I try to stay fresh. I try to do a little bit, a little something.
Sweet.
Yeah, a little something.
All
A little
right.
something.
Time for baseball.
Yeah.
USA's playing. They made it to the knockout round.
Okay.
I don't know how they did it, but we lost a great pitcher, the Mets.
Yeah.
Diaz.
I love the
Celebration.
Mets. My grandfather loved the Mets. I
Yeah.
love the Mets.
Yeah.
I love the Mets and the Yankees. You know,
Yeah.
I'm kind of like intertwined with them, but you know, I
can love
always
them
been
both.
I always been a Mets fan.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
can love them
a
both.
Mets fan. Yeah, but I love the
both in
Yankees
different
too.
leagues.
Yeah, the Yankees is just a legendary franchise.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
Well, if they can pull it back together again, I mean, they go through slumps like 12 years without a win.
Yeah.
You know, that's a long time.
Who the Mets?
No, the Yankees.
Yeah, you know, I mean, but they
Baseball's hard.
Yankees always been winners.
Yeah.
So you can't take that away from
No,
them.
that's
you know?
a winning organization. It's a brilliant organization.
Yeah, for sure.
And the Mets had it together, but
Mm-hmm.
now we just lost another player, Nimmo. messed up his ankle. You don't want to hear about. You want to hear about music. So just baseball talk. Anyway,
Yeah.
I love you, brother. And,
Yeah.
we'll get you out here behind the desk again.
Yeah, we're going to do it again.
Yeah.
We always going to do it, man. Shout out to everybody that's repping it. King Me will be in stores. It's going to be in stores real soon. I ain't going to let y'all know the date, but the date is coming real soon. Resilience is out now. We got tons of videos out for that project, so y'all go check it out. Continue to check it out. You know, this interview, we're going to be dropping inserts and all of that. So shout out to Carl Bloat, the amazing Carl Bloat. Y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? This is Bk Cashmere, and we signing off, man. Y'all go check out all the music, all the videos. You know, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's showing love, man. All the fans, I see y'all. I'm coming. I'm here. I didn't change. I didn't go nowhere. I'm about to give it to y'all raw and direct. So y'all keep checking it out. The music is coming, and y'all just keep checking me out, because I ain't gonna stop. I never stop, man. This is resilient.
And we might be putting together a little thing in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Live
Oh
show.
yeah, definitely. Like we got I got something. I don't even want to put it out there because until it get out there. But I got something that I'm branding, like with clothing and everything that's gonna be. Shout out to my boy Roberto.
Hey Roberto.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Roberto, my boy Carl. We got something that's gonna be put out. I can't put the name out until we trademark it and get the business straight. But it's gonna be something epic. Yeah. That people gonna love.
The live shows.
Yeah, the live shows. That we got live shows coming.
Live on stage, coming soon.
Everything, man. We gonna really get it in tune, man. We right here. My boy set up. My boy Carl Bloat set up. Look at this. This is amazing setup, man. It's amazing setup. But we got the new joint coming. I can't even name it because I don't want nobody to steal it. But check it out. It's coming soon. You gonna love it. It's gonna be t-shirts, sweaters, hats. And then we're going to go into the line of sweatsuit. So, and it's going to be, you know, something for people just like me and you. So, y'all check it out, man. It's coming soon, real soon, man. Shout out to Roberto. Shout out to my boy Carl Bloat. We involved. We involved.
Life's good. Let's get the vodka.
Let's get it. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
All right. Peace.
All right, we out of here, y'all.
No redo.
No redos. Live, love, life.
Boom.